Welcome to the Playback Podcast, presented by Car, your weekly podcast featuring America's favorite dancers, hosted by America's favorite road warriors. We are your hosts, Jocelyn and Kristyn, and today we are joined by our incredible social media videographer extraordinaire, Ansel.
What's up?
I like was
that was a long intro. Yeah, I was like,
I almost
keep
kept
going.
going.
Don't
I
stop.
almost kept going.
I was so happy. I was like, yeah.
He's like, I am all of those things.
He's
Thank you.
like, yes. Welcome.
What's up?
Normally you're back behind the camera.
Yeah, in the complete darkness over there. But yeah,
I know. Now
I'm
the
up
lights
front.
are shining on you.
Yeah.
How does it
love it.
feel?
Nervous, but at the same time, I'm here chilling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Don't
can't
be
really
nervous.
complain. No.
We just chat here.
We're vibing.
We're
Yeah.
vibing. We're vibing.
We're talking about dance. We're talking about
Yes.
life. It's cool. I'm here for it.
Love it. So we are going to be covering our Rainbow Overland Park episode. We are dedicating a full episode to this. Lots to get through. Ansel was there live on site getting all that incredible video footage. So we're going to let him kick it off with one of his favorite performances.
Well, my first favorite performance was 553 Rhythm Nation by Element. And when I tell you I was like watching a music video, from the outfits, from the synchronization, it was just like boom, bah. I was like, it was pretty much the same thing except it was just in color. So I was like, boom, energy. It was so sharp. It was so clean. The sounds were just amazing. Again, it's from Element, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
their tap is just always on point.
They're cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could tap like them.
I wanted one of their hats. I was just like, just give me a hat. Let me go on stage. Let me just stand
Right.
there. I'll look cool with them. It's fine.
Like, it's the end of the season. Like, what are they going to do with them?
Exactly.
Like,
right.
they could give it to you.
I don't think I'll look as good as them, but yeah, I'll definitely rock their costumes. Absolutely.
I love that. And it's fun when other studios travel for our national finals, like Elements from California, and they were out competing in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. It's always so fun, and it just, like, you know, makes
And
the competition a little more interesting.
I feel like for this finals too, we've had like studios from everywhere, from like
Yeah.
Michigan, from California. So I feel like usually when you're at like a finals, it's like kind of the local pretty
Yeah.
much dance studios, but this one was like everyone. I was kind of shocked when I got there. I'm like, oh, this is like a finals type of situation.
Yeah. I definitely noticed that when I was going through all the results. I was like, oh my gosh, wait, they were there too? What?
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. All right. One that I want to talk about was It Must Have Been Love from Rock City Dance Center, Conway. Kristyn Pittman, I saw her Rock City Dance Center in Hot Springs, but she also has another studio location. You've done it again, girl. Like, what the heck? I'm confused. How do you have two fantastic studios with so many incredible dancers? You can tell these dancers train and feel at the same time, if that makes sense.
Ooh, I like that.
Like, their technique is out of this world, and then they're also feeling all of the emotions while they're on stage, which I thought was really cool. Stunning per usual. Fantastic job. Always love seeing your dancers. Now I get to see two studios. That's crazy. Killing
Yeah.
it. I wish.
Good. Good stuff. Okay, I'm going to talk about, I mean, there was a lot. When I was scrolling on the results page, I didn't know really where to start. But I went to the Elite Stars small groups, 12 to 14, first overall, because I just feel like that delivers no matter what.
Oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is Act 953, Till It Happens to You, from Fusion Dance Center. First of all, that Lady Gaga song is just gut-wrenching, okay? So, first of all, it's 6 dancers. Shout out to this girl. I wish I knew her name. She is the one that starts off on the far side in the choreography, and then she has a moment where she comes front center, does this like pretty switch leap. From the second that she started her choreography, because it really starts with them all just kind of pacing forward, breaking off into their choreo. From the second she started, I was like, oh, she has me locked in. Like, and I think that's what I love about watching all of these nationals performances is you can see it like in their eyes. These dancers are locked in. And you even hear one of their coaches, I'm assuming, goes like, come on, girls. And I just feel like you see it then, like they hear it and they kind of like lock in even more. And I feel like throughout the dance, they just continued to be like, okay, we're almost there. Like keep pushing. And you could tell. And then by the end, when they like all come together for that moment in the center and they're like bursting, oh, it was so good. And like, honestly, it was one of those performances that made me think like, I love dance because that starting with that one girl, she's really what made me lock it in. But then I slowly started panning to all the kids and I was like, they are enjoying this last moment so much, but like they're working right now. Like you could tell they're dialed in. And hey, it got them first overall. So congratulations to the dancers at Fusion Dance Center. Awesome job. Love that performance.
Wow.
So my next one, you guys are gonna hate me.
Why?
But it is 1141 Jumanji by iDance Projects. I haven't seen Jumanji at all.
Not
That's
even
okay.
the original?
No, not the original, not the one with Kevin Hart. I haven't seen any of it.
That's okay.
But the crazy thing is, like, watching that, I understood the whole movie right
Okay,
there and then.
okay.
It is a clogging large production. Ooh, English. That is not great right now. But it's clogging.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it was amazing. So
Yeah.
Ramona
Okay.
used to clog, and she's like, you got to watch this. This is going to be cool. When I got there and I started watching, typically I'm, like, filming, but then I kind of just, like, put my head to the side. I'm like, this is really cool. The sounds were there. It was loud. The characters. And when I say that it was, like, an energy shift, it was like, oh, cute little acting moment. Boom, 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 clogging, clogging, clogging. Boom, clogging. I was just like, yo, this is crazy. Even Val and Ramona, like, you need to talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
need to post this. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm already
Yeah.
on it. I got you guys. But yes, Jumanji iDance Project made me watch the movie right there and then. Loved it.
So you watched it?
I did, actually.
Wow.
Wait, but which one did you watch? The one
The original one. The original one. Yeah.
the
I told
original
Chris,
is
I was like,
good.
hey, I'm going to watch Jumanji. He was like,
Yeah.
you have to watch the original one. You can't
Yeah.
watch other ones. I'm like, okay, I got you on that.
Yeah,
one.
but now you've started it, so you might as well watch the next two.
Yeah, sure.
Jack
why not?
Black is
okay,
in it.
fine, I will.
Support Jack Black at least.
I'll watch it just because of you guys. How about that?
Oh,
Perfect.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know me. I'm going to go and look at Stars of Tomorrow 5 and Under. I'm going to. And this performance is called Money from Perfection Dance Company. The cutest hip hop routine I have ever seen in my life. I need to see the girlies recreate this when they're about 15, 16 years old.
Work.
Okay.
You know how, like, my boyfriend's back, like, the girls now, they're like, I want to do that again. I want to see these girls do their money dance again. They had money pom-poms, shades, and attitude. And I want to be in the routine. They had these chairs, like, these, like, fierce, like, padded, you know, with, like, the little diamonds, like,
Yes.
tufted.
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
And they had these green costumes on, and it was the moment that they picked up their pom-poms and then they put on the sunglasses and they just did like this whole thing, and then they went like this a lot. They picked up one girl and she was like, ah! And I was like, I love this. You guys are so swag, and I want to be you guys, and I really want to see you guys do this again, like when you're 15, 16, because I feel like it's going to take it to the next level. You know what I mean?
Exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
With the
absolutely.
money pom poms, everything. I thought it was the coolest hip hop. I said, I want to be them. At 5 years old, to be that confident,
Kids are cool nowadays.
they're way cooler.
They are born cool. I don't know what it is.
They're literally born cool, and I wish I was also as cool as them.
Yeah.
Did
You
you
can
see
join
that
them
routine?
when they're like 15 and 19. You can just go on
Nah,
stage
she's gonna
real
be-
quick. and
I'm
be
going
like-
to be so old by then. I'm going to be...
But you'll be a cool old person.
You know, right? Yeah.
Think about it. Just think about it.
You know what? We should put the positivity in the
Sick.
world.
Yes.
Sick. Ah. Anyways, I loved that routine. They were Act 68. I loved it. I want to see you guys again.
Okay, the next one I'm going to talk about is another gorgeous routine. This is from Studio H Dance Company, Act 573, All I Know So Far. They also won first overall in that Elite Stars large group. First of all, the reason I stopped was their photos were stunning. They were in these gorgeous green costumes that just, against the backdrop, everything, it was stunning. So they had me locked in from there. Shout out to the girl in the center. She comes up and, like, you know how, okay, you know when you're a dancer and you're out on stage and, like, you start the music and then it's like you're a little shaky?
Mm-hmm.
I could tell, like, obviously they're nervous. They were nailing it. But this girl comes out and she does her perfect rotation on her pirouette. And you just, like, can feel the energy shift in that moment of everyone's like, okay, let's do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because they're all nervous, you know, you get out on stage, whatever. But she nails that. And you could just tell, like, they start going into the choreo and, like, the girls start, like, feeding off each other. And then it was like, okay, we're doing this now.
Yeah.
And the song picks up. You can really tell these dancers are not just dancing to compete, but they really are like having fun. There's moments of like the song. I don't know if you know it. It's by Pink. So there's kind of like a drum to it. It kind of starts to like pick it up a little bit. And you can tell they start like actually looking at each other, like having those interactions on stage, which is why I loved it. And I think why it set it apart and got that first overall, because I think a lot of times you go into finals and you're like, okay, perfect performance, technique, like all the things, and you're so dialed in that you almost like forget to have fun on stage. And I think that they did a great job of like, obviously they hit everything, but they were genuinely just having a good time on stage with their friends. So yeah, I loved it. They like finished strong, and I feel like they finished together as one. Like I feel like throughout the piece they just slowly became like more and more as a team, if that makes sense, and they nailed it. So awesome job to those dancers at Studio H Dance Company for your awesome first overall performance.
So now I'm going to talk about 918 Middle Child by Jaden Allman from PC Dance Company, and it's a hip hop solo. And when I say she was like living in the pocket, it was pretty much like area code, me chilling here, killing every little beat, facials for days. Like when I say a bop is a bop, her whole mix was a bop.
Love that.
Like she's over here like eating it up. And I remember this one part, she like faced the back. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We're almost done. Turns around, walks down stage. I'm just like, yo. I look over to, what's the judge's name? Hollywood. You can call him Hollywood.
Okay.
Crone.
Okay.
Crone.
Oh,
Yeah,
Crone.
look at Crone. Me and Crone are just like, ugh, with the stankiest face on. But when I say she was living, she was like living. I'm just like,
I bet.
I vibe with you.
I love that. That's so fun. I feel like it takes so much like confidence to do a hip hop solo.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to get out on stage by yourself.
Because you're not with other
Because
people.
also like
you're owning it.
Yeah, and when you're in a hip hop group, like you can build off each other's energy and like
Yep.
get each other hype. And I feel like you're just your own hype man at that point. Like
Yeah, she was a star. She was like, this is me. Watch me. I'm going to kill this real quick. And she
killed it.
destroyed it.
That's so cool.
Dang. Okay, I want to talk about this soloist. And when I saw their name, I feel like you've talked about this dancer before. Act 527 Wonder, Bodhi from Apex Dance Company.
Yeah.
Doesn't the name sound familiar?
Yes, I do think yes.
Okay, you can just tell that this dancer loves dance by the way that he's performing on stage, just smiling throughout the whole performance. I was like, oh, he loves what he's doing, like literally eating it up every moment. It was I think it was the Shawn Mendes song.
Okay.
Have you heard it? It's so good. I love that song. Anyways, I'm not going to sing it. There's absolutely no way. I just want to see him in 3 years tops, and I bet he's absolutely going to be flying across the stage and still smiling at the same time. He is joy. Wow. That's literally what I typed while I was watching his performance. He like made me feel good while he was dancing. I was like, oh,
So we interviewed him after Dancer of the Year.
no way.
And we asked him like, hey, what was your like favorite moment of the season? He looks at me, he was like, right now, I kind of enjoy this. I'm like, you're so sweet.
We got to insert that clip right now.
Hello, here we are with Rainbow's Junior Dancer of the Year champion. What's your name and your studio?
My name is Bodhi, and I go to Apex Dance Academy.
And what is your most memorable moment this season?
Probably, it's happening right now.
Wait, that's so cute.
I love that.
But yeah, he's just a joy.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like his movement and his athleticism is really cool too. Because I
Yeah.
just posted him on social as well.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, you're just a cool guy.
A cool
you know what I mean?
kid,
Yeah. he's
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Like.
Okay, I'm going to talk about another cool guy. From Studio One Dance Company, this is 442 Liability. This dancer's name is Jonas. You guys, talk about a dancer that is full of just artistry and like pouring out passion.
Okay.
Won first overall in that Rising Star solo 15 to 19, and it's Liability by Lorde. So like already like that song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But from the second that he started, I was like, oh, this is a performance. Like, this is not like he learned the choreography to come out on stage to win an award. Like, he was in it. The way that he like throws himself onto the stage, and like he has so much commitment to telling the story, and he's in that Rising Stars level. So definitely like he has the technique, he has some good jumps, he has all the things, but it really was like the intricate movements for me that I loved. And there's like a moment where the lyrics say like, they say you're a little much for me. And on that moment, he like has this like back hinge and he like pulls himself through his core, like back, like almost like someone's tugging him, but then like drops to the floor. You have to put it in because that moment for me, I was like, ugh. and I don't even have really the words. It's just like, he just is so good. Like I loved it so much. Like the traveling, he's everywhere and he's so fluid, and I just feel like throughout the whole performance, like there was just like this ache in him that like really made you feel the song. Like it was so, I literally was in my office like, rewind, so good, rewind, so good. Like I just kept, I don't know if you heard me yesterday, but I literally was like, I couldn't stop watching him. And I normally don't do this, but like my advice to this dancer specifically is go take every single convention class, because I can tell that you are very like that artistic, creative person. Like you can just tell you're not someone that just like does the technique and learns the choreo. Like you're feeling that emotion. So go and take from every artist, every choreographer, because I feel like you could have such a cool individual style and really develop that. So yeah, I just like, he has so much potential. I'm so excited to see where he goes. Like he's 15 to 19, so I'm not really sure exactly where he is in that age range, if that was like his senior performance or if he's like just coming up in that 15 to 19 division. But just Jonas, you're a star. Awesome job.
A star.
Oh, is it me? Oh, my bad. So I'm going to talk about this amazing soloist. It's 149, It Must Have Been Love by Addison Thompson by Fusion Dance Center. And she is just a gorgeous dancer. When I say each movement has meaning behind it, it's like, well, each movement has meaning behind it, essentially, if that makes sense. But when she extends her arm, it's like, yes, her angles, her shapes, everything was, in my mind, it was just like perfection. You can tell that she took time to learn to dance, to listen to the music, to not just think of the moves, but think of it in her own little way. So when she moves her arm, it's like, I don't want to say it's moving just like everybody else, but it's moving it in her own little way. Overall, just a gorgeous little dancer. She had another solo with Red Gloves that I posted too.
Okay.
Another gorgeous solo. I'm just like, I like you. I want to be like you. Like, if I could dance at everything else besides hip hop, I want to dance like you. That's like, I can tell through her movement and pretty much just her, when I watched her on side stage and everything else, she just loved dance, and she's like very committed with the dance just in general. So shout out to you, Addison. Congrats.
Wow. Okay, the last one that I want to talk about is, I guess I saved it for last. The Last Goodbye from The Element, Lauren Martin. I believe that I talked about one of her solos earlier on in the season, but it's so cool to be able to see dancers at regionals and then finish things off at nationals. She's just, I don't know how to describe her. She's joy. She makes it look easy. Like she's just like breathing across the stage. Like, how do your feet look like that?
Very effortless.
Yeah,
like her whole performance.
Super. The arabesque turns. Like, I wish I could just make a compilation of her arabesque turns throughout her entire dance career.
You should.
That would be, I couldn't. Ansel? It's just crazy. I remember seeing her at regionals, and every single one of our employees was like, I'm going to go back to the hotel and practice my arabesque pirouettes because I want to look as cool as she does on stage, because it just, she's smiling too while she's doing it. What the heck? She won Elite Star Senior Dancer of the Year, rightfully so. I'm just proud of her and her growth, and I'm excited for her to do big things. She just graduated, so I'm sure she's already moved in at college or something right now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. It's sad. We see all these dancers grow up on our stages, and then we just get to watch their journey through college and whatever they decide to do, and it's cool, but sad.
But it's cool because then you get to like go and see them do what they get to do afterwards, and like get their first professional job and make these college dance teams and
see them on TV. Yeah, that stuff's cool.
That's really cool. I actually, fun fact, I didn't even tell you this. I watched one of the movies where like Little Piper Braun was in that little scary movie.
Yes. And you watched a scary movie?
I know. I don't. I Listen.
Sorry, spoiler alert. She does not like scary.
I do not watch scary movies, but I watched it because there was a past dancer who we met at a competition, developed a really cool relationship with her and her mom. And now she's like acting and doing all this stuff. And so like to see them do that. And she's only like, what, 8, 7?
Yeah.
She's in the movie? 8, 7?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She already was like on a Disney or she's done, I don't
Disney
even know.
or Nickelodeon show.
She did, yeah.
Netflix.
She's in a bunch of stuff. She's a little star. And we always knew it.
Star.
We always knew it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
we
we
did.
always knew it. I let her announce, it's time for awards.
We have a video of that.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, not to go off on a tangent, but it's just really cool,
It is cool
to see these dancers, whether it's they're 18 and they're graduating and going on to do these things, or they're young and starting to get agents and, you know, really get into that professional world. It's really cool. I feel like sky's the limit for so many of these talented dancers. Okay, the last one I'm going to talk about is... I had to choose it just for the name of the song. So it's Pink Cadillac. And if you guys don't know this song, it's because you're not a million years old. Because we grew up and this, why are you laughing at me?
I was looking at the pink light.
Okay.
Definitely not. I'm just looking at the pink light.
Yeah. So this is a song that like I had a jazz dance to growing up. Like it's just an OG competition jazz song.
Yeah.
Act 950, Pink Cadillac from Legacy Dance and Tumbling Complex. They received second overall in that Elite Stars small group 9 to 11. Super pink, cute costume. What I loved is it was very like acro driven. And I feel like a 9 to 11 group of acro could very easily turn into a disaster. Like,
Right.
But it was so clean. Their timing was on point. Their legs were straight. Their toes were pointed. Like all of the things you wanted to see. And then they had the attitude on top of it.
Oh.
I literally said, this is what I want to see for a 9 to 11 jazz routine. Like they had everything. The style was there. The technique was there. They even had a moment, shout out to like those two dancers who did like opposite turn sections. One was a lefty, shout out. We love seeing lefties represented on stage. I'm not a lefty. I just appreciate you. I always love it because I feel like you're so used to always doing everything on the right. And so when teachers and choreographers give our lefties a moment on stage, I love that.
It is cool to see.
But yeah, it was just a really super fun number. Great energy, great attitude. Like, again, I would almost put this out as an example of like, this is what you should be striving for a 9 to 11 jazz competition routine.
Wow.
So awesome job to the dancers at Legacy Dance and Tumbling Complex. You guys killed it with that Pink Cadillac. And yeah, I'm kind of bummed that I wasn't at Rainbow Overland Park.
It was fun.
Honestly, like after going through all the things, I was like, dang.
Yeah, no, it was fun. We had unicorns dance battle each other.
Oh.
I was in a unicorn. I'm just like, all right, cool.
Way to ruin the magic.
I was not in a unicorn outfit. I'm just saying. But yeah, no, it was an overall very fun event. Like I had a amazing time there.
Wow. It did look fun.
Yeah. And then next year, breaking news, if you didn't already know, Rainbow is going to be having our national finals in Las Vegas.
You heard it
Switching
here.
it up for Rainbow.
A little Vegas Nationals.
We love a little Vegas Nationals.
I love the Vegas Nationals.
I feel
It's
like there's
pretty
good luck. No pun intended. But like there's good luck in Vegas. I feel like
Luck
you know
be
what
a lady tonight.
One more time? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Not again. That was the first song I thought about when you said luck. So,
but that's what I'm
yeah.
She's so lucky.
She's a star. Okay, have to go.
It's time to
not
go.
karaoke time. It is podcast time.
Yes. But thank you, Ansel, for joining
Thank you for
us.
having me. I was ready for karaoke.
Are you ready?
No, absolutely
If
not.
you had to sing, let's just play this game. If
Okay.
you had to sing a karaoke song, but it had to be a competition song, what would it be?
Oh, hold up.
It has to be a competition song.
That's a good one.
But what dicks is if I say Journey, Don't Stop Believing?
That-
That okay, yeah, okay, okay.
No.
Okay,
I'm talking
hold on,
about
see.
Broadway Banana. I'm talking about
You're in love with Broadway Banana.
I am, but I'm just saying like
I think mine would be Mermaid Party.
Mermaid Party? Okay.
Exactly, like something like that. It could be even like a Celine song. That's
I can't sing like Celine though. That's a thing.
But that's
Like
okay.
it definitely would be like a Celine. Yeah, I guess it would be like a Celine song, but like
Yeah.
I don't have a Celine voice.
That's okay.
That's the thing.
as long as
You
like
don't
your
have
heart's
to.
in it.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart's always in it when I sing.
And passion, like
yeah.
got the gusto behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'll just say Celine for now.
That's fair.
Okay.
Just to make everyone.
That's fair. And yours is Mermaid Party. That
Absolutely.
is such a good one.
It is a good one.
Is yours Broadway Banana?
I think mine would have to be Broadway
Broadway
Banana.
Okay.
It would either be that or like something like so Liza Minnelli, like out of nowhere that no one would know. Like,
Okay.
but I feel like if you do karaoke, you want people to sing along, so you have to do something that like people know.
Yeah.
Does
So
Baby
that's why
by
I s-
Justin Bieber count?
Yep.
Because we do it during awards, so technically it's a comp
True.
song.
It is.
Technically.
True.
So
I
I'll do
did
Baby.
see a Justin Bieber production one time, and they were all Biebers on the stage. So I feel like it is a comp song.
Fair.
That's mine then. Baby Justin Bieber.
Okay. Love it. Well, there you have it, folks. Comment down below what your go-to competition karaoke song would be.
Yeah.
I'm just curious now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching our last finals episode, wrapping up our 2024 competition season. We had an awesome time getting to watch all of your performances all over the I was going to say
All over the country.
I was going to say all over across the country. Oh man, you guys, it's time to go. Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time on the road.